I'm clearly numb and therefore able to do an interview without understanding the gravitas of actually what's transpired. And that's simply because the amount of support, the love, the connection that we've had with all these people, it's just been absolutely phenomenal. People who put themselves out, to travel, to come, to be here, just to spend 1 minute with us, just to Menachem Ovel, is absolutely phenomenal, and that's what's carrying us at the moment. It's been a very challenging day to speak to certain people and paramedics and to understand the mechanics of what happened in the moment. But that's something that one has to do, and we've now been through that and we've answered the questions. So thank you to Mada for being available and coming through. Thank you for the minister who came through this morning with his police spokesperson, just to be available for us to ask and to go through the story and unfold the scenario. And we understand that there are certain things that there are no answers for, but we have what we need at the moment. And thank you for everybody to make the effort to be here to do that. When the yeshiva came this morning to daven Shachrit with us, and they were there, and they asked me for a few words, and I looked at these youngsters, and I just saw Eddie's little naughty face amongst the crowd, and I said to them, guys, just do everything 100%. There's a time to sit in front of a Gemara, and there's time to close the Gemara. And when you close the Gemara and you go out to the soccer ball and for the shetach or you tiyulim, do it with full joy and just put your heart and soul into everything. And just that's what Eddie did. Eddie had an amazing head. He did very well academically, but he was a naughty little guy from time to time, and he just lived life. And that's why we loved him being here. We loved him coming through the door with his sandalim, and he, hello, and he would come in and he would just sit on the couch. And there's a beautiful picture I have of a memory of him sitting there like a little boy eating an ice cream, cuddled on the couch with his mother. I don't know what the two of them were talking about, but there he was. He came home, and he came home recently, and we went for a beautiful walk in the shetach. Just natural, just there, open, easygoing. And my message is to everybody, to husbands, to wives, to parents, just grab every day. Take every opportunity. Don't delay. Practically, one has to be, but just, what I'm getting at is just grab the opportunity. And to youngsters, just appreciate that whatever you've got, whatever you've been given. In the sense, the way to show appreciation is to have fun. Have fun learning. Have fun going out. Have fun doing things. Have fun getting into trouble if you need to from time to time. But just live it. And when you do go to the army, know that the whole Jewish world is behind you, and serve with everything that you've got. If you're a girl and you're going to do Sharit Lomi, exactly the same thing. If you're a B'nai Yeshiva and you're going to sit and you're going to learn, appreciate that your brothers are sitting and lying in the mud, in the bots, in the rain, in the cold, and they expect you to sit and do exactly the same thing. It's a shutaf between the two of you. So every time you're tired and every time you want to close the Gemara and go home early before the end of Seder, remember that your counterpart in the shetach doesn't have that choice, and sit and learn that extra bit and give it extra, and the two of you walk past each other, look at each other with love, with mutual respect, so that each other knows that you got each other's back. And that's what it's all about. It's about going forward, and as my children have said over and over again, no matter who you are, no matter what color, creed, religion, belief, political persuasion, take on something extra to do that's good. And to quote the Lubavitcher Rebbe, random acts of kindness and goodness. If it means just being, and I mean that to anybody. In Israel, I had that choice. I just visited my son in the fridge, and I was shattered. And I walked in and I saw an Arab family sitting there, and I could have gone ballistic, and everybody would have excused it at the moment. And I saw a Chayal sitting there who obviously wasn't well, and I took that same energy and I went and hugged him. And if I could find that fortitude in that moment, we can all find it all the time. Take your energy and use it for good things, because negative just drags everybody down. That would be Eli's message.